What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm back playing some more Pokemon VGC Regulation G ranked battles. Today we're busting out a version 2.0 of the team that I took to the World Championships. Remember, I took Cresselia to the World Championships. I was the highest placing Cresselia player in that whole tournament, and that team was like Cresselia, Cali-Eye, Hard Trick Room. I had things like Mind Chow, Raging Bolt, Ogerpon Rock, and this is like an upgraded version of that team that now features Ting-Lu. We have a different Ogerpon, and we have an Incin Amoonguss, so it's a little bit more into the hard TR category, but this is just a version 2.0. I think this might be an upgrade. If you agree or disagree, think about letting me know in the comments. I think it's a really cool team. AV Ting-Lu really polishes up a lot of this team's like harder matchups. It really gives us an auto win versus things like Miraidon. It's good into things like other hard tier teams that are using Torkoal because we have a Water Terra Ting-Lu. It's good into Shadow. It gives us an even better Shadow Rider matchup than you already had before. So Ting-Lu is one of those mons that I really put a lot of respect on, and I'm happy to use in this format for the first time. I think this is the first time I've used Ting-Lu in Reg G, so hopefully we get some wins. I will say, right before we get into these games, if you guys have it within your heart, to leave a like on this video, drop a comment. Let's see, what do we want in the comment section, guys? What is your favorite regional bird? What I would like is to go open up my comment section an hour or so after this video drops and go look at it and see just a ton of people with like regional birds and people not knowing why those are there. I think my favorite regional bird and its whole line, I really like the Noctowl line. I really like Talo. Those are some of my favorites, you know. Staraptor is one of my favorites. Talonflame's really good. I like all the regional birds, honestly. But let me know what your favorite regional bird is and why in the comments. I would love to see it. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into these battles. Wish me luck. Here we go. Okay, Zenta normally has a really good matchup into Cali-Eye. Trying to think of what we need to do to break their Zenta. Ting-Lu is usable into Zenta. Incineroar is usable into Zenta. It's not amazing. Do I like Incin here? What if I just went like Incin? Like, I really am just vibing with like Incin. I don't even need Cali on my lead. Incin Crest seemed like kind of nice, and then you can just like Parting Shot bring in your Cali for free. And like the Incin, like it's to... I'm kind of vibing with that. Like I'm kind of thinking like, what do you even do against that? Do I even want... I do need the Crest in this matchup, yeah. So let's just go with those. And then I wonder if I should even be bringing Ting-Lu here, or if something like Waterpon is a little bit of a better play. I think I'm going to bring the Amoonguss, maybe. There's some good Spore targets over there, and if you want to have like a Grass Terra... Zenta, well then we just Spore it, right? Sorry, not Spore it. We just Glacial Lance it, right? So I think this could be good. I think these are a really good core. Now, like I said, this is a version 2.0 of my Worlds team, so it has Ting-Lu instead of Ursaluna. It has a different Ogerpon form to help better deal with, you know, Water Urshifu, and it has like a Amoonguss as sort of like a secondary Ogerpon little mini redirector. And we don't have the Raging Bolt. If anything, I have like Incin as like a fusion of what was Raging Bolt and Mind Chow. And so I like the team. I like the idea. This Incin has a lot of attack investment as well, so it's a very aggressive Incin. It has like 116 points in attack. So we'll see how we can get this one done. I think if we don't let them just take our Incin for free and we can Intimidate Cycle and Parting Shot, we should be in a good spot. One thing about this team, though, is you can't take the bait. Like, you see how there's that POW right there? You never would fake out this POW. You want to force that Ghost Terror. You just want to fake out the Zenta, get the Trick Room up, and then Parting Shot the POW after its Protector Ghost Terror is on cooldown, and then come in with the Cali and be good. Right, so this is a great Intimidate right off the rip, because, like, realistically, you've neutered everything that Mind Chow is going to be needed to be neutered on by just intimidating it, right? So we can just go fake out here into Trick Room, and I think we're going to be fine. And also, like, neutering the Zenta with, like, a little bit of Intimidates is really good, because, like, a lot of our Mons can go, like, Ghost Terra, or they already resist the Body Press. So, like, it would make it so, like, Heavy Slams would be their other option, and getting that one Intimidate is just so valuable. Now, another thing that's, like, really important here is you want to fake out that Zenta, because, like, your Incin would get dump trucked by a Body Press right here. So it's really important to fake out the Zenta. And what is Shenpao going to do? Like, Throat Chop our Cresselia for, like, you know, 40%, like we just Lunar Blessing, Parting Shot out, like we're good. And we're still going to go into that Zenta slot. You always go into the Zenta slot, because that's the Mon that is the most threatening in this situation. So here we go. Big Terra. See how we're forcing that Shenpao Terra, even though like we didn't do anything? right? So it's like you never need to pull the trigger. They just threw their Terra in the garbage can, and they gave themselves a neutrality to our Glacial Lance. And now we can hit with Psychic, so that's really, really good. So Fake Out, yeah, you never take the bait. Never, ever. And, like, you can taunt, you can throw chop, like, I don't care. Like I said, the Intimidate does everything you need to do to a Shen Pao. So really, really good stuff. Trick Room does go up. We can do two things here. We can go for Lunar Blessing Parting. We can go for... They're going to be respectful of Wisp, right? I think they would be respectful of Wisp. I could go knock off Psychic into the Pao if I wanted to try and steal it. I think I could also just Flare Blitz and go for a Lunar Blessing. I don't think there's like a problem with that because at least I'm still restoring health. What if I just went for like a Psychic into the Pao to like break Sash? I don't mind that. You can Protect. Like, I don't need a Lunar Blessing here. It's not like it required yet. And I want to do like 50% to your Zenta. Cresselia is cool for restoring health, but realistically, we have Amoonguss to heal in the later stages of this game. Remember, because you also Terra'd, that means you can't go like a Grass Terra or have like a different Terra to defend yourself later. So Amoonguss should be really, really good here. So here we go. Protect Pal, absolutely fine. Like, Crest wasn't doing anything important. You can body press this in Sin, and then I just get a free bring in to my Kali Eye or my Amoonguss. I think I might go Amoonguss, actually. That's so much damage. Wow. Wowie zowie, look at that damage. And he's like, ha, I will use body press. Imagine if I ally switched there. I should have, actually. That would have been a really good play in, like, every situation. No big deal. No big deal, though. All right, so let's think about what we're doing here. Sin did its job, 100%. I think you can just bring in the Amoonguss. And you're going to Spore the Mineshaft slot. It's Protect's on cooldown. Zenta hasn't shown a Protect yet. But I think we can just low-key outvalue Zenta with Psychic. Do you have Sin on this team? No? Ha. Yeah, I'm just going to Psychic that Zenta down. It's going to take like 2 or 3 turns, but we can. You could Sucker Punch my Crest, like, I don't really care, but then you're like big on those sleep turns. And it shouldn't even KO because it's a weaker move than Throat Chop. So let's go. See how we're using the Mind Shell, though, against the Zenta, shredding its defense, so our Sin's Flare Blitz did more. Because that guy's within range if the Mind Shell's still on the board for like a high horsepower from our Kali whenever we want to go for that. And realistically, we're going to just go for Spore, Spore, Psychic, Psychic, Side Pollen Puff on the last turn of Trick Room. You know, we'll just start redirecting and set up a brand new one, right? So here's the pivot. Is this like Rilla? Like, what are you bringing in here? Bolt. Cool. That's great for me. Easy peasy. So this next turn, what we can do is we can Spore the Zenta and just pivot in our Kali if we wanted as well. It's not a bad play. Look at this damage. Free damage. That's great damage. Special. Oh, he's within K range next turn. It's Heavy Slime. Remember, we intimidated it. Not going to be very valuable here. And he takes that Rocky Helmet chip. Cool. Amoonguss can actually just KO that thing right now. Do I want to KO it? Let me check my Trick Room turns. 2 turns on TR. I'm thinking about trying to get Kali in, but like I realistically think I can just Pow's low as shit. Yeah, if I KO that thing right now and just stick a Lunar Blessing, it's a free turn. Now, you know what's a better play? You Side Pollen Puff your Crest and just Psychic the Zenta. If they have Protect, you're getting a better heal. Yep, you're getting a bigger heal doing it this way. Because Amoonguss doesn't need to be topped off right now. Bolt's just wasting a sleep turn. Yeah, and then we're just going to reset our TR. And, like, I don't really care about your Raging Bolt. I mean, I probably should, but I don't. And so this next turn, we'll just throw one more Psychic into it, and then what do I want to do with Amoonguss? I guess I can just pivot out Amoonguss, huh? Pivot out Amoonguss for some stuff. I think I don't mind just leaving my Amoonguss in here if I'm being completely honest. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try Pollen Puff and Psychic into that slot. Because I think that Pollen Puff might just be able to get the KO. And I'd like to have the Psychic go into the Bolt slot. Oh, awesome. So who's coming in here? Is this like Rilla or something? That's really good for me. This is some big damage. Ursh. Yo, do we just pop this Ursh? Sash broken. I mean, I'm sure that Mineshaft was probably Sash, but like, bro, gaming. Absolutely gaming. Here we go. And Bolt's still asleep. Next turn, we're just going to Redirection Trick Room and easy peasy lemon squeeze it up. Oh, big. That's so sick. Oh my gosh, he's within range for another one. Cool. Dimension return back to normal. Redirection Trick Room, easy peasy. You know, GG, shake my hand. Awesome. Yeah, just don't let him in. Don't let him in. And you see the value that that big, like, aggressive Incin had at the start of this game. It was so important to have, like, that big... Like, if you're ever using an Incineroar that has, like, 2, like, offensive attacks, like a knockoff and a Flare Blitz, you should be putting at least, like, 100 points in that if you actually ever plan on using those moves offensively to get those KOs. It does so much and speeds up the Zenta matchup so much. I'm surprised we haven't seen people use, like, Zenta Crest. Like, you know, I'm a big Crest believer. That might be something that could be really good, because, like, once you get Zenta at about half, it's just pinned by everything, and it has to play way too reactive. But let's see what this guy does. I've seen Goggles Ursh, but, like, Crest doesn't really care. Yeah, you're just pivoting, right? They know we're Rage Powdering, they know we're Trick Rooming, but, like, this board is pretty weak. I'm worried about Zenta Wide Guard, and so that's why we're still being respectful here. But let's see how we want to do this here. So Bolt's probably going to wake up. Not even this turn, bro. 3-turn sleep on that Bolt, dude. He pivoted it in on that and has just been doing nothing. He's just been fishing trying to wake up every turn. That is so crazy. Yeah, that's fine. Let's think about how we're doing this. I do not mind dropping a Spore there. I'm trying to think if I want to pivot in my Kali, though. No, I'm actually, like, not threatened by, like, anything. I'll just throw a Psychic here. Like, I literally, it doesn't matter. Like, we're gonna waste, like, 2 or 3 of our Trick Room turns. Like, I'm not letting you in, right? The only way we lose this game is if, like, I pivot in my Kali or something, and you Draco Meteor crit it. Like, I'm not letting that happen. Go for your Draco. You see what I mean? I'm not letting that happen. You deserve that miss, by the way. You deserve it. Trying to catch me sleeping out here. Yeah, again, we can just do the same thing. We can even flip on a Terra here if we wanted to. And block that. That's still the right play to go after the POW. We can just restore health with Lunar Blessing. So we just go Spore here. They might go for like a double Protect. I'm fine. Yep, just sticking damage. Not doing anything weird. Cool. Someone's dead. You got low HP Ursh, you got low HP Zenta. Yeah, you could try and crit me with Sucker. Nope. Oh, yeah. I'm just not letting them in. I wonder if they're Goggles. I'm going to try to block the, like, I don't know what their item is, right? Please take these. I'm going to make them break something, and then I get to bring in my Kali for free. Just break the wrist, walk away. Cresomungus, you heard it here first. Alright, so we gotta break the Sash on the Mind Shout. I gotta throw at least like 1 Psychic into it. It feels so weird like checking Mind Shout with Psychic, but here we are. Yep. And you just Psychic the Mind Shout for the Bolt. They're probably gonna run right here. I'm almost out of Psychics. That's not good. I need these. I mean, you can try and wait out the TR, but like I'm just not gonna let him in. Hell, Amoongus can almost 1v3 here. Yeah, they're playing. It's fine. It's going to be AV Bolt. Alright, so next turn they're going to try and wake up with POW. I think that's something that they're going to be looking to do. Not even wake up this turn, right? Oof. Alright, so this turn they're probably going to wake up with POW. And what I'm going to do is go... Because they can wake up with both of those mons this turn, and we have 2 turns on Trick Room. Oh, just 1. Oh, if there's just 1 turn on Trick Room, that's different. Does Pollen Puff get that KO? No, it does not. Yep. Play this nice and slow. If I had more Psychic PP, I would play it a little bit differently, but like, I'm just going to reset the TR for a 3rd time. There's the wake up. Yeah, I'm not letting you go for anything weird. Nope. Stop it, bro. You can't take this Amoongus. You can't have him. Nice. 1 more Psychic gets it. Special D-drop again. We take those. Alright. And then we just go... I'm actually going to do the ultimate flex play right here, which is... 1, 2, 3. Oh, I saved that Terra until the very end. She's not letting you have it, bro. Go Draco something else. You can Draco this Cress. You know you can't KO that one even with a crit. You might be able to KO the Amoonguss if you crit, especially because you saw the Rocky helmet on it, right? Because you know it's heavy defense investment. But you ain't breaking this. You can't break these cuffs, bro. Let's see it. This is a long first game though, right? But that's how Trick Room games go. You just don't let them in, right? Break the wrist, walk away out here. He's probably like, you've had to fairy this whole time? I mean, he's going to go for like Wake Up, Ice Spinner, Icicle Crash, you know, those sort of things. We don't want to die, right? Big powders. Redirects Thunderclaps. Like, what are you using over here? Throat Chop? Yeah, I don't care about that. Nope, don't care. Rocky Helmet. Break these. Oh my gosh, break these cuffs. Draco. Ah! Ah! It's so good. Reunited and it feels so good. And now we actually just do this. I think we can probably just go Rage Powder again. Because that POW's going to get popped and we're just going to pivot in here. You can Thunderclap, you can Thunderbolt, you can do a wide variety of things. I don't think Amoonguss is within range for like a Thunderbolt crit. Maybe this is greedy. If I was playing this at a regional, I think I would just go like... Well, first of all, if I was playing this at a regional, I'd have max PP on this Cresselia. I asked a friend to host this rental for me, and they didn't PP max the Psychics. So like I'm kind of floundering because I'm almost out of Psychics, and I can't just be throwing them into Shenpao Protects to waste time. Because like I would just Spore the Bolt and Psychic the POW. They're probably going to Protect and Thunderbolt. Right? There it is. Cool. Yeah, we're fine. Even if you do have the Thunderbolt here, it's fine. Yep. Now let's see it. Don't crit me, bro. Oh my god, never lucky. All that work just to get, like, never luckied. It's okay, we got one more. We got one more little bit of tech in the bag here. Life or Bolt? Okay, I was gonna say, like, we never saw it attack. Alright, he's probably thinking, like, heh, I can go Sucker Punch, and I can go, Thunderclap, and I will win. And it's like, you know what? Death comes for us all. Okay, they PP max the Glacial Lance. Let's go. They're gonna Sucker Punch the Cali and Thunderclap the Cali, right? We know this. We know this. We know what they're about. We know what they've been cooking over here. I think Cali could even eat it anyways, but like, hey, let's see what happens here. Do they make a deep Soul Read and do that boat to the Crest slot? I don't think so. I don't think you Thunderclap Cresselia. You might Sucker it. I could see that one. I don't think you do that one. Oh, the pivot, bro. All right, you're just gonna give me that's a +1 and done. Cool. That's it. Now, I don't know why they pivot that thing out. Makes no sense. Cool. That's gonna be it. And big Lance. No Thunderclap at all. Oh man. Their only shot there was like protecting the POW and then sending out the Zenta and then making it like bluff wide guard, and then I'd have to go like protect, Psychic the Zenta, and then they'd have a shot to like crit me with Sucker. That was like their only out, and realistically the way we outplay that is we just click high horsepower. But we take these. Not that much they can really do in this situation. We were forced into this part of the game because we don't have 10 PP on our Psychics, but we still took it very comfortably. Here we go, another Lance, and we only need 2, bro. We only need 2. Are you really going to try and protect this one out? Are you going to make my Cresselia have to go into a struggle game, bro? He's going to hit the double protect and, like, crit my freaking Calyrex into Oblivion, and my Cresselia is just going to be so sad. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't even KO. Even a crit wouldn't have done it. It's only 1.5, so we take those. GG's. And we're going to try and use Ting-Lu in the next one. I just don't really think Ting-Lu's like great into Zenta. It's probably a lot better into like Shadow Rider. It's there for like the Miraidon matchup as well. So hopefully we get some of those. I'd be down to test it versus like Kyogre too. I think we have a Water Terra on it. So let's go play some more games and hopefully test some of the Ting-Lu aspects of this team. Kali Mirror. Ooh, and this one has a lot of aggressive tools with Comfey. I don't know if we want Ting-Lu, but like Ting-Lu could be really, really cool here. Because we just flip on the Water Terror and they're just like, eh. Let's see. I actually think I'm going to lead Cress and Callie. I like those two a lot. And then I'm really looking at what else I need in this matchup. I don't mind Incineroar. Incineroar into like Ogerpon, Urshi, Water is bad though. So I'm going to bring... Am I bringing Ting-Lu, baby? No, I think I need to terastallize my Cress in this game. So it's like, I think I probably should bring a Mungus. And then at that point, like, Incin's not bad, and it gives me a Fake Out pin to like alleviate just a little bit of pressure. Their team is pretty weak to Fake Out. Okay. Like, if I can go, like, Fake Out Lunar Blessing, like, that's a free turn. Cool. We'll try that. Man, I want to use Ting-Lu, though. That's not fair. Dang. But, like, Incin Amoongus Crest, like, oh my gosh. Like, break this. You can't break these cuffs. Let's see what happens. We have the Water Terra Ting-Lu, I think. And, yeah, it is Water Terra. I'm looking at the paste right now. That's a really good lead. I like this a lot for them. They can Wide Guard, but, like, at the same time, like, I'm not afraid of this, like, in the slightest. And you can Coaching, but, like, I don't think you can, like, actively break my, my Cress. That's Booster. So are you going to Wide Guard or Coaching? I think that this, I think I'm going to try and break you. I'm going to do this. Thank you for PP maxing these Glacial Lances, by the way. You can Wide Guard here, but then you're soaking a free Psychic in that face. And, like, if you're not using Coaching, I'm not that afraid. Because, like, we can just then Lunar Blessing and High Horsepower. And you could Trick Room or something if you feel like it. Coaching's cool. Yeah, so you're going to lose your Valiant this turn. And the cool thing about you losing your Valiant this turn in this way is I think it's going to give me a +1 attack boost to my Calyrex. It'd be cool if I'm faster with my Calyrex, but I don't think I am. Big damage. Yep. Awesome. I am faster. That's actually so huge that I'm faster. I have 12 points in attack. But it's all you, or sorry, 12 points in speed. That's all you need though. And it's not like we're really doing damage to them, but look how much damage they're not going to do back to us. This is a +1 Cali on their side, by the way. That's Glacial Lance range. I can just sit on this for like all game. If I wanted to, right? If I was so inclined, I could. And so they're probably going to try and Trick Room me. And so I'm going to probably just Lunar Blessing and do what I want here. Ogerpon's fine. Ogerpon is super walled here too. So yeah, we can just go Lunar Blessing out. I wish we had one more PP on that. You got to always PP max those moves. Yeah, we can just Lance here. You're probably going to go Protect or Spiky Shield TR, and that's completely fine because we got a free Lunar Blessing out of it. We could even go Protect Lunar Blessing again. Like, you see how we should be able to, like, slowly outvalue what they're doing here. This guy's like, what? But I got a Coaching off. And, like, my Cali ain't weak either. I got that +1 now. So, like, I'm going to do a little bit more each turn. So, let's see it. The good thing is, like, oh, yeah, this is fine. I don't really care. It's totally fine. Like, I'm faster than you. Like, I knew I was going to be able to eat that. And now you're just going to get your Sturdy clocked, which is really good. And, like, the Crest is the thing that we want to protect, I think. Really surprised they didn't just go, like, Spiky Shield, though, honestly. Big damage. Look at that. Holy shoot. Did you Trick Room? I crit their Cali. Okay, cool. That was a lot. Yeah. Awesome. Oh, that's totally fine. Yeah, good play. And now I can just bring in, like, Incin if I want. I really like the Incin play. Think about that, though. I like Incin. So we have the Fake Out if we want it. And they know that we have Fake Out. I'm thinking if I want to do knockoff or Flare Blitz. I think I'm going to Flare Blitz it. You can go Terra. Spike Shield. Yeah, I'm not taking the bait. Again, with Incin, you see how I play Incin? Never. You never take the bait. Good Protect. Good Protect for you. You see what I'm about? You see that I have Flare Blitz. So next turn you might go into like a Water Terra. Do you have Water Terra on this thing? Because like I think what I'm going to do is probably just pivot in my Amoongus and throw a Psychic into that Cali. Or I should get the Ogre Pawn off the board. Yep, that's the right play. So you get the Ogre Pawn off the board this turn. And if you want to Lance, that's fine. And we're going to get their Terra out of the way. And now we also know that they're going to have Protect, and their way to break the Ensign is High Horsepower, and we haven't shown our ally switch. So we're actually still doing all right. They're going to have one more really, really aggressive Mon in the back that we have to deal with. But let's see. It'd be really cool if they High Horsepowered our Ensign slot. I would be really happy about that, because we're pivoting in a Rocky Helmet Amoonguss. Alright. Here we go. I want them to eventually Trick Room me. Like, Follow Me TR would be sick, because then Amoonguss just pins their Kali. There's their Terra. Awesome. So they plan on just trading. So we got their Terra out of the way. Oh, their Terra Rock Pawn. You know they're intimidated. Like, they would have had to have crit this Ensign. So let's see if this would have crit my Ensign, because I would have just won the game this turn. My Crest might be faster than the Rock Pawn if you're made for TR, but I doubt. Yeah. That's not doing shit. Didn't even crit. Cool. Big damage. And again, if you're clicking High Horsepower, you're going to take Rocky Helmet damage, and my Ensign should just pin your Kali from here. Even if you Glacial Lance, like, which would be more damage than I'd be liking to take on my Crest, I think we're still fine. Ah, good play. Good play. I think they still should have just Terastallized their Kali, though. I don't know why they didn't do that, you know? So we're going to be able to come in. Oh, you crit my Crest, too. How unlucky. Oh, that sucks. I was like, that's too much damage, bro. Stop it. It's like half. Okay. So it's going to come up to Ensign. What is the last Mon that you have? Your Terra is now down. So that means my Flare Blitz will just cook you. Bolt. Okay. That's fine. Thinking of how I would like to play this. I'm going to Lunar Blessing. And fake out the Kali, honestly. Yep. Just a little bit of free damage. You can protect the Kali. You can do whatever you want. I'm not letting Trick 'em go up here. Oh, Protect Bolt, not AV. Cresselia might be able to 1v1 that. Double Protect is absolutely fine. We just wanted the free Lunar Blessing on our Crest. And, yeah, I think our only outplay here is... I'll run a Calc, I guess. I'm just gonna run the Calc here. Here we go. Incineroar. Calyrex Ice. Let's just give it like a bulky, like a 252 with like a +1 defense. Let's give ourselves Flare Blitz. How much time we got? 27 seconds. Flare Blitz off 124 Adamant. Set those to 50. 43%. 43% is not enough percent. Let's see if I high roll it, though. That's the low roll. Okay. So it's 43 to 52. Draco this slot. Yeah, not when that one happened. Now we just Lunar Blessing forever. They're faster than my Ensign, by the way. That's nuts. Are you taking orb damage too? Yeah, nice. Perfect. Come on, give me this KO. No, he's at like 1. High horsepower, high horsepower, high horsepower. I mean, it should be fine anyways. Like, even if you Lance, like, you're at like +3, but like at the same time, like, oh no, we lost. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I low rolled that. Like, it was a low roll. Low roll was 43. They were at about 46. So we had a pretty good chance to get the KO with Flare Blitz, and we just kind of didn't. That's unfortunate, considering I think we played that pretty well. But, you know, what are you going to do? It's the most amount of damage we had. Well, I'm out protect the Kali anyways. Dang it, yeah, that sucks. I really think we had that game. I think they low-key threw the game when they went, like, Terastallize on the Ogre Pawn. I don't know what their Terra is on their Kali, but, like, that's so unfortunate. The other thing that's like really frustrating about that is if I just threw the Psychic and the Flare Blitz into the Kali and soaked the Draco with my Ensign, I won the game. So that's another never lucky situation for your boy, but it is what it is. I think it was still a fun game and worth uploading, so I'll include it. But yeah, never lucky. Low rolls too strong. All right, more weird Trick Room. Ting-Lu's good here. I think Ting-Lu's viable in this one because we have Water Terra and that Torkoal's like big sad versus Ting-Lu. So like, I don't think we need to lead Ting-Lu, but at the same time, like I think we're in a good spot with it. Amoonguss, I don't know if I want Amoonguss here. I don't know if we need Kali here either. I actually really like against teams like this. You just try and blow them up off the rip. But at the same time, like Gallade, they're probably going to be doing something with Gallade here, right? So if we're thinking about respectfully respecting Gallade, I want to see my Eevees on my Ogre Pawn. We have some stats. I think I could lead like these two. Because this stops the Follow Me Eruption, if they wanted to do that, or Follow Me anything, or Sleep Powders or whatever. This just stops it. And this stops Gallade. I can just throw Fat Flare Blitz into it. So those are good. I like the Ting-Lu. Do I even want Kali? Is a question worth asking. I'll bring it. But Cress is so good here. Cress is like just straight up, you are done if I play my cards right. You know what? Calyrex sucks. I'm bringing Ting-Lu Cress. Let's go. I don't need Calyrex. That Pokemon's weak, bro. I have like no damage versus Ursaluna. Don't tell them that I don't. I don't. Well, Ursaluna like can't hit our Cress, right? That's the idea. It doesn't do that much damage to Cresselia. That's the idea. And we have a lot of damage on her in the Sin. I also think like any Ursaluna made on a TR team like that is going to be 0 speed reduced. So they'd underspeed our Kali anyways. And if they have like a Helping Hand user, they would just be able to Helping Hand Facade Oko or Kali. And like, I don't want to deal with that, right? So I'd rather just bring Cress and say like, hey, you know what? Nah, we're good. Break the wrist, walk away. Here we go. Indeedee Dawnwing. Dude, I could have just Glacial Lanced you in the face, bro. That's crazy. I think this is fine, though. I think I'm going to pivot in Ting-Lu next turn. I think I'm going to pivot out in Sin for Ting-Lu and then Spiky Shield next turn. And that's Psyseed's Entity. Okay. You are allowed to click Follow Me, good sir. My good, kind sir, you are allowed to click all of those things. We actually don't need to be doing anything weird here. Like, you know what? Like, I don't need to click like knockoff or anything weird. I'll just stick some damage. Like, Follow Me's fine. You can click expanding. That's absolutely acceptable. You can click parting. I think you're trick rooming though. So this is gonna get redirected over here. Great damage. Perfect damage for what I was looking for. We are faster, so you are trick rooming. I'm just gonna come in with Ting-Lu, right? Ting-Lu, baby! Like, that's what we're doing over here. It's Ting-Lu time. Like, what are you gonna do to Ting-Lu? I'm like actually curious. Like, you know this is a Ting-Lu, right? It's a Ting-Lu, baby. Ooh. And expand these? Expand cheeks? Trick room, there it is. Yeah, it's Ting-Lu now. Now it's Ting-Lu time. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-Lu. I wish the Entity actually didn't get crit, I think. I wanted an Entity to still stick on the board a little bit longer, but like, what are you gonna do? Helping Hand Expanding Force? Follow Me Expanding Force? You might have to tear your Dawnwings this turn. It might even have Meteor Beam, that's why I kind of wanted a Parting Shot out. That Entity is like crazy weak. I wonder if they're just going to pivot out Entity for Ursa. It's definitely an option. It's a little bit greedy considering I was like really looking at like nuking that slot last turn. That's one of the reasons why I still nuked it last turn, in case they wanted to get cheeky and think they could just pivot in the Ursa, knowing that I would try and double the Dawnwings. Then they could have went for like a Terra Fairy on the Dawnwings, thinking I was like nuking it, and then they got the Ursa in for free in the TR, so that's why I still did that play. So let's see. This next turn, after this first Snarl, I'm probably going to nuke the Entity slot so they can't pivot it out. Unless I just KO here. Yeah, awesome. I knew I wouldn't. Because this would also redirect my attack into the Dawnwings. Nice. Expanding Force. No. Nope. Nope-a-rooney doonies. And I could just pivot in the Incin if I wanted to as well. That'd also be a pretty nice play. Rage quit! Oh, I'd be mad too. Ting-Lu straight up said, you gotta be this tall to ride. We're Ting-Lu, baby. That dazzlingly, oh, break the wrist, walk away. Yo, Ting-Lu live forever. That guy's like, who runs Ting-Lu? I'm like, who runs Dawnwings? That's not a thing. Ting-Lu Dawnwings into Dusk main, huh? You know, I was asking people on my on one of my more recent YouTube videos about some like weird anti-meta mons, and a lot of people recommended that I run Expanding Force Dusk main, right? Dusk main. And there's an Entity on that team, so I'm just saying, like, don't act like I'm not ready for the Expanding Force Dusk main, because I am. I really do still like Ting-Lu here. I think Ting-Lu's very viable. I really like Amoonguss here a lot too, and I think Ogre Pawn's good. I think that's going to be some sort of like Torn Ursh thing. What's the issue with those? I'm like actually asking seriously. What's the issue with those into like Ting-Lu Crest? What's the issue with all of these? I don't think there is one. That's probably some sort of weird earthquakey Dusk meme. That's where I'm looking at with this. And I don't need my Ting-Lu then. I want to bring the Ting-Lu, but like there's probably a better option. Amoonguss? He's Grass Terror. Yeah, same thing, but it's basically like the Zenta matchup. I think this is fine. Incin's also viable into Dusk main, but I don't think we need it. And I don't really want to bring Incin into a world where their Landorus is just staring me down. So I think this is fine. But yeah, the Incin being able to intimidate them could really like mess them up a lot. You don't really see me using Incin that much. You know, I don't think I play Incin like most people do. I'm built different, okay. Alright, so Indeedee, I also don't really like Incin into like Indeedee stuff like that. This is a fine lead for me. I'm trying to think of like what you do here. Because like this is not the best looking board. I don't need to Trick Room. It's not like a thing. I wonder if it's like imprison Indeedee. I don't mind whatever this is. No, you know what? Like, Sunsteel Strike, like, I don't know how much I care. I know this looks weird, but, like, I want to see if there's Sunsteel Strike. If they are, I can put in a Amoonguss and get chipped that way. I'm throwing out the Ivy Coacher. Like, you could Photon Geyser my Ogerpon, or you could Sunsteel Strike my Callie. And if you want to make the Soul Read and go for the Photon Cannon into... Because remember, it can be physical or special, right? It would be a physical attack in this case. You can just nuke the Ogerpon. But I think you're getting greedy and going for that Sunsteel Strike. Because, like, who protects Callie in the first? And it looks like I'm going protect... Or follow me Trick Room. This is just free damage for me. Even if I lose the Ogerpon here, like, that's a great looking trade for your boy. Rock Slide. It's a good play for you. I like that. I vibe with what you're putting down over there. And now I can just Horn Leech. And this should keep me out of range of another one of those. Okay, so now we're going to Trick Room. Right? No. Yes. No. Yes. I vibe with that. Cool. I don't really want to Horn Leech. I want to stick as much damage as possible into your Indeedee, so then I can come in with something, finish off the Indeedee, and like spore the Dusk main. That's my idea. There's the follow me. Yeah, I attacked it. I think I actually attacked the Indeedee anyways, which is completely fine. Like, I wasn't afraid of anything the Duskman was throwing out. Bonked. Oh, he's at 1 off the crit. Oh my gosh, never lucky. Hey, you know, Summer's like we dodged this. Ogerpon gets to live another day. No flinchies. No flinchies. Let's go, GG. Shake my hand. All right, perfect. Perfect. Both these are really good pivots. I like the Amoonguss just a little bit more than the the Crest, because I can just threaten with Spores immediately. And again, you can't go with that Grass Terra to get around the Spores, because you'll just get Glacial Lanced in the face. Cool. So I'm gonna get a +1 here off your Indeedee. You're probably gonna go Helping Hand like Sunsteel. It just doesn't get the KO on the Callie still, unless you like double dip a Terra on top of it. Oh, they're just staying in. No Helping Hand, huh? Weird. Maybe they thought like I was gonna go high horsepower and they could trick him the Trick Room. Maybe. I don't care what they thought they were gonna do. This is fine. Rock Slide, absolutely amazing. That move is not hitting that slot this game. That's a crit. Okay. Hey, see, RNG is all. It all comes back around, right? All right. So something's pinned here. That's not pinned. Okay, that's very bad. I don't want to deal with that, but at the same time, like. This is fine. Query Amulet, yo, my stats can't drop. All right, so what's really cool here is we just side Pollen Puff here. And I need to make sure this Amoonguss is like a 0 speed Amoonguss, because like I asked a friend to help me with this rental. That's not 0, is it? No, it is. It is. Sorry. Good job. All right. Yeah, so we're going to side Pollen Puff to go back up to full and just blow up. I could even spore that slot over there thinking I'm conditioning. Oh, actually, like, do I want to do that? No, this is fine. This is safer. But, like, I kind of want to just spore that slot over there, the grass type, and be like, bro, I know you're going water. You know? That would be so clean. That would be so smooth. I might even be able to get away with that if I wanted to go, like, protect Kali's Spore. See, they're obviously Terastallizing, you know? Anyone could make that read, but I don't think you, like, need to, you know? This is still doing great damage. It gets the Dusk Mane off my back. Worst case scenario, the Dusk Mane protects, and maybe I get hit by, like, a Draco or something. I don't know what this thing's even going to go for, but I don't really care. There's the Water Tear, just like I said. We're going back up to full. That's why it was a better pivot than Crest was, the Amoonguss. And next turn, we can just spore that slot. Fickle Beam. They underspeed my Kali, but, like... Oh, and they got the crit! And we live because we're built different, bros. We're built different out here. Slightly different. Oof. Nice. +2 on our Kali. Alright. So we can redirect that now. They can't have any, like, priority they can come in with because there's a terrain on the board. The best thing they have is, like, a Sash. And that's not Sash. I knew it was going to be Lando, too, because we have the Incin and stuff like that. So we're just going to spore that thing. Are you Goggles? If you're Goggles, there's, like, no other things that I could be doing in this situation, so, like, this is fine. Are you cooking? Do you be cooking with Goggles on your grass type? Oh my gosh. I'll be so proud of you. I will gladly take that L, and I will deposit it in the bank of L's. I'll feature it. I'll get a freaking plaque made at Michael's out of that thing if you have grass type, or safety goggles on your grass type. Alright, what do you got? Nice. Nope. No. It used to be Lumberry. Could be a Chesto Berry? What do you got? Never lucky, bro. Never lucky. You. And we're just going to Rage Fire next turn because they get like one more turn to like wake up. Big damage. Oof. Yeah. It might be a better, like, I don't know if they have AoE on that thing. But, like, I'll Rage Powder. I don't know if they have, like, AoE. But I think Rage Powder is better, because, like, we still under speed. I think we just went out with what we have, because, like, we could even spore the Lando at any time, too. Oh, we'll see. What AoE would that thing even have? There's no, like, Grass AoE. It's not gonna Pell Blizzard me, you know? Only it gets, like, Heat Wave. The Grass Dragons don't usually get a lot of Heat Waves. It doesn't get, like, Dazzle. And this is all assuming, like, a one-turn sleep is what our problem is here. He gets the double Protect Lando. He's cooking. Okay, I see you, baby. I see you. You got the one-turn sleep on top of that? You going to Vegas this turn? Survey says... Nope, GG's. Dang, almost, bro. Almost Vegas. Let's go. Fickle. He went all out, too. He got the super, like, high roll on that one. But, like, Calyrex built different. Our Calyrex set actually has, like, a good amount of SPDF. I think a lot of people just go 252 HP, 252 attack on Calyrex. Like, you don't need that. You can put some of your points in from attack into, like, defense and special defense, and you're getting a lot of value off of it. Dimensions return to normal. All right, bro, you got, like, 1 turn and a half to, like, try and do something here. But it ain't gonna work. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Unless you got that taunt Lando, I actually don't think you can win, because my last mon's Cresselia, and, like, Lando can't even hit it. You know? Like, it kind of can, but, like, it can't. Let's be real. Like, you could Sludge Bomb my Crest, but we just Lunar Blessing. Like, I'm assuming you have, like, Taunt. Lando is the worst play for me. Yeah, Sanseer is just not it. It's going to miss anyways. We already know that slot's been dodging moves all game. Never lucky. Ooh, that's a lot. That Life Orb Lando to be cooking out here. And now they haven't even started their sleep turns, so we are going to be able to just Lance them out. Double Protect these, bro. And these guys, like... but I use double protect. It's so unfair. We Pollen Puff here just in case they are Sash for some weird reason. Even though we know that they are Life Orb based off the damage that we took on our Amoonguss. And that's going to be it. Perfect. So we take those wins all the way to the bank. Okay, Miraidon. It's finally time for Ting-Lu to do some stuff. I think Miraidon is a fine matchup for Ting-Lu. I think I can actually lead with, like... I could just lead with it, huh? I think Cress is also just, like, really good into what that team's trying to do. I could weed something like Cress, Ogre Pawn. I'm trying to play around hands the best that I can. I really like Cress. And I know I want to bring Ting-Lu, and I know I want to bring Callie, but I wonder what I want my other weed to be that gives me the tempo to play the game the way I want. So, like, I don't mind Cress Callie. Cress Ensign. And then Ting-Lu Callie. That works. I think the Ensign is going to be more valuable than it looks. I think just straight up intimidating the Ogre Pawn takes it without, like, it just makes the Ogre Pawn not have, like, as good of a matchup into, like, Cress. And then Cress should be able to outvalue and do things correctly. You should definitely be bringing your Farigiraf, but I think we can outvalue it. I do be thinking that we can. And I'm going to try and knock off that Electric Seeds before your Miraidon hits the field. Because I'm not afraid of it. See, like, intimidating the Ogre Pawn is just so nice here. Do we want to trick him here? What move are you even using on me? Like, I think I'm just going to Lunar Blessing. Like, you're going to stick some damage, and I can just restore it and just go for this. Like, I don't care if you pivot out. Ivy Cudgel's fine. We're just going to Lunar Blessing it. You know, don't crit me. Yeah, that's just Lunar Blessing damage. Yep. We do not have to set TR. Because, like, I don't know if you have hands in the back. And I'm not not just going to set, like, a Trick Room. Yeah. That's fine. Their Farigiraf is faster than my Ensign as well. So that's your seeds gone too. Really, really good. Really good that those seeds are gone. And now what we want to do is we can go Trick Room here. And I think I'm just going to Flare Blitz the Farigiraf. Now we Trick Room. Because now they're like, oh, crap, we gotta do something different, you know? They took way too much damage that turn. I didn't even really take damage that turn. Helping Hand, cool. You can try and pop the Crest. You need to crit. If you crit me here, you can pop the Crest, I guess. Woodhammer. I think you still need the crit. Yeah, you need the crit. Like, the Intimidate just completely, like, wet noodles that Mon. We take that out. Trick Room's gonna go up. You're gonna bring out the hands. And I still think I'm alright here. Because I think if we can just get these Lunar Blessings going, we have, like, a massive amount of value. And I'm not even, like, afraid. Like, the Mon I was afraid of was Farigiraf, using, like, big foul plays into my Callie, and I'm just not afraid of that. Now that it's gone, right? We can Flare Blitz into the Ogre Pawn. Oh, it's Ursh. Is this Urshy Water? Yeah, this is looking crazy, but, like, we do this. I don't care if you protect Urshy Water. Like, you can be Sash Urshy Water. That's a good play. Worst case scenario, lose one Mon here, and we get a free swap into Callie. So they're probably thinking, like, huh, I can send out Urshy. And the reason they send out Urshy is because it has Protect over the Miraidon, who probably doesn't. And they're like, huh, I can go Protect and make them, like, steal a Mon. But that's literally just a free KO, or free swap into my Callie, right? We should be able to get the KO here with Psychic. You need a little bit of damage to still get that KO with Psychic on most Ursh sets. Nice. And then if you take out my Crest with, like, a Woodhammer or, like, an Ivy Cudgel crit, it's just a free pivot into the Calyrex Ice, and we just win the game. Oh, Ivy Cudgel and Sin. You thought I was parting shotting? No. We actually just win the game. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. And you could have Iron Hands, I guess. Like, there's Miraidon. Yeah, there it is. So we just let this happen. I think we just throw, like, a ton of attacks into the Ogre Pawn this turn. No, you still throw the attacks into the Miraidon. You can go Fairy Terra, you can go Fire Terra, you can do whatever you want. I just bring in my Callie and win the game. They're going to have to go... So the issue is, like, they're going to eventually have to flip one of those Terras on to not die to the Callie. And I want to be able to threaten both. So if, like, the Ogre Pawn's at that health, or the Miraidon's at, like, whatever health it is, like, see if they're going Fairy Terra here. It's absolutely fine. We're just sticking damage into it. So that just gets folded by Lance. Ogre Pawn just gets folded by Lance. They're going to get at least one KO here. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Ogre Pawn Protect with, like, a Spiky Shield if it even has it. Oh. So we knock off those specs. I wish I would have Flare Blitz, but, you know, it's totally fine. Big Psychic here, too. Should be within range for a Glacial Lance, I would say. Can you crit me? Survey says. Nope. You got that Gleam. Electro Drift. Cool, we get a free pivot. Yeah, perfect. Love that. Still good to keep our Crest around, too. That's actually really nice. Crest is more damage than Ensign is in a lot of these situations. Alright, but I could bring up the Ting-Lu. That's crazy. Yeah, this is still the right play. You just go Cali. Like, but like the Ting-Lu, baby. Ah, man. If we take out the Ogre Palm, we win. Actually, they're not locked into choice item anymore. 2 turns on Trick Room. I think the right play is just like Psychic Lance. Yep, I don't really care. We walked off choice specs. If that Miraidon protects, they are built different because you should not have that move if I knocked off your choice specs. So let's see what they got here. There's the Lance. Big damage. And oof, right into range on the Ogre Pawn. Remember, if they would have not Terra'd and then rest like the Ogre Pawn this turn, they would have just lost the Miraidon there. And then like we still have like the double up with like the Crest Psychic. Like Crest is still so good. I don't know why people don't use this mon. It's like absolutely cracked. It's so good at like slowing down the game and not just getting rolled and caught up in your opponent's tempo. It restores status moves, healing on itself and its teammate. It has Levitate. It has damage. It has the support moves. It has a pseudo redirection with ally switch. Like Cresselia is like just so busted. Oh my gosh, I love this Pokemon so much. It makes sense why I'm the highest ranked Cresselia player in the world, as you know, shown in the World Championships. I was the highest placing Cresselia because I don't think there were that many Cresselia players. But either way, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this set of games. If you guys want to use this team's Pokepaste, this team's rental, that's actually up on Patreon right now. You guys can go check out the Patreon, link in the description, and use this team in your own games. If you want a team that can get you to Master Ball pretty easy, this is a good team for that. So think about checking that out. I will also say, please think about checking out the singles channel, which is right there. Please think about checking out the singles channel. We need to get that channel to 1,000 subscribers. It's the most important thing I'm doing this year. Me being able to pay my bills and be a content creator this year is hinging on that channel getting partnered. And the only thing we need to do is get to 1,000 subscribers. We need 300 more subs. My videos get like thousands of views a day. If you're one of those people that likes me and got this far in the video and likes the content, please think about going and checking out the singles channel. I would really appreciate it. It takes 1 second of your time to drop a sub. If you like the content you see here, you'll probably also like the singles content over there. So think about checking that out. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. And I'll see you guys next time.